Hey everyone, Nick from Nick's Crossing here, and welcome back to another York Train Show Rundown 2025 edition. And this is for the fall show that's every October ever since, I think, the 1960s or so. And there's two of these York shows a year. There's a fall and also a spring. I always have a great time at these shows. And I love doing this video because I get to share my experiences with you guys out there and also show you some of the cool pieces I picked up that are part projects, part perfect. So we'll get into all that in just a second. But anyways, guys, here we go. All aboard. But this show was also very important to me because of you guys out there, the viewers and also the friends and fans of the channel, you know, saying hi to me. Also received many gifts. One of my viewers out there gave me some electrical testing equipment, which is super cool. Then also another viewer of mine, Mr. Life with Roscoe, has a YouTube channel as well. Gave me this beautiful Hood's Weaver car. I believe it's either Weaver or CMP, Crown Model Production. So yeah, I love this car. It's just, the graphics are beautiful. So thank you guys so much, and thank you everyone that said hello and also spent a little bit of time with me. It does mean a lot. I got lots of shopping done and everything, but by the end of the show I'm kind of burnt out, so I'm sure you guys can understand that. But thank you all so much for making the show great. I also want to give a shout out to my buddy Tom from Tom's Trains and Accessories. He finally got the chance to stop up here, and without Tom, I will say, I mean this sincerely, this layout would not be running right now. My TMCC would not be running, my legacy base would not be hooked up, neither would my TIU at the time. So thank you, Tom. Great shout out, man, for you over there. He trudged all the way from the land he's from and made it up here. I'm so thankful he made it up here as well. Also, guys, special guests, we had 4 Dads, 3 Rails stop up here, and that was a lot of fun. We had, yeah, it's an awesome evening. So I'm sure you guys will see a little bit of footage from their channels as well. And also, my buddy Dave and Sean stopped by, and also my buddies from the DC High Railers. So we had quite the open house weekend up here. It's a very small space, lots of people, so we made it happen. But anyways, guys, on with the cool stuff and all of that I picked up. Now, my York show experience actually started on Wednesday afternoon. I went over to the Purple Hall after getting all my paperwork straight and picked up this really cool work boxcar. Now, this is a maintenance away boxcar. It's yellow. It's Pennsylvania. You got the Keystone over here. And these cars, guys, I throw into my my ballast train, MOW train. And I did weather this recently. I just did some dirt, rusty door right there. And even the sides, the back are all weathered. And this is an Atlas car. Got a great deal on it. I think it was like $40. And these Steam Era Classic cars are like my favorite cars. Between this and the outer braced MTH cars, these are just gorgeous cars. So that was my first breaking the seal of the York Train Show. And the funny thing is, guys, I did something that I usually never do. So I asked one of my favorite train shops in Delaware, Seaside Hobbies, which is near the Delaware and Maryland beaches, to hold on to a locomotive for me, and I'd buy it at York. So before even going into York, my budget was almost, well, like 95% spent. And that was on this beautiful mallet right here. And she is just a gorgeous engine. This is a TMCC with Odyssey NKP number 941 mallet, and the mallet is a 2662. It runs great. It's brand new out of the box. They gave me a killer deal on this engine. Oh, so many wheels. Put it back on the track there. This engine is just a gorgeous piece. Now, funny story about this is that when I was at his shop, I thought I was looking at a C&O, and he brought up the NKP. But I absolutely love this engine. It is such a beautiful engine, and it's different. I don't have any nickel plate road items, and we'll run this engine in just a few minutes here, but it sounds and looks great. I'm not doing anything to it. I don't care if it has, you know, or it doesn't have the synchronized chuffing or not. The chuffs or revolutions or whatever are perfect for running at slow speeds. Once you speed it up, it's kind of ridiculous. It does the 2 chuffs per revolution, but at a slow speed, it looks and sounds great. So that's exactly how I'm going to keep this engine. I might weather this engine, we'll see. I think it'd be really cool, kind of looking weathered there. But such a great piece. And the guys over at Seaside, go down to Seaside Hobbies, guys. Go check them out. Great shop, packed with stuff everywhere. You'll definitely find a treasure at Seaside Hobbies. New train car from Lionel. The box is absolute trash. So Lionel, your packaging is like, I don't know how we expect to keep this stuff for 100 more years. But the box is falling apart. But the car inside is pretty cool. I give it like a solid 7. And these cars were extremely expensive. And I got this over at Pete Costa's booth. Always great to work with them, guys. He's gotten me some really good deals on stuff. Like I bought my USRA Mikado from them, and also my C&J GP7. He gave me a killer deal on them. And right here, it's a pretty good deal. This was brand new to me car. And this is the infamous wagon top boxcar. Right there, wagon top. These are new from Lionel. The tooling's, it's okay, but it's hard to find wagon tops, and I'm a sucker for them. I've got another one down here on the floor. So we were running this one the other day. So now I have 2. Well, this one's like a reddish brown. This is a darker brown, like a chocolate. So now I have 2 wagon tops that I can run side by side, and also have a reddish wagon top that's nowhere to be found. It's probably one of my totes over there. So, yep, 2 wagon tops. So I want to thank Pete Costa and all of them for giving me a great deal on this double door right here. It's an automobile car. It says auto rack car. And from my understanding is that when they would load the auto bodies in them, they had forklift them and stand them up straight. So the car body would sort of be like flipped up like this inside the car, or in pieces, or they would load cars actually inside, like maybe 2 or 3 cars inside each car. So I thought that was super cool. And originally, guys, I didn't know that the PRR had wagon tops till after watching a quick Facebook video. It was called like Philadelphia 30th Street Station, I think circa 1930 or something, and had a whole yard of PRR wagon tops. So after that, I became hooked. I absolutely love them. Usually you see wagon tops like the B&O and some other railroads, but yeah, this just had to come home with. Alrighty, guys, so the last piece is the largest steam engine of this whole trip. And you're probably thinking, what, the mallet isn't large enough? This engine, I've actually sat in the cab of, well, her sister engine at the B&O Railroad Museum, and that is the 2666 Allegheny. And after seeing this engine as a kid, I actually have a picture of me right here on your screen of me behind the throttle of that engine. And I believe I was about 16, 17 years old in a denim jacket, thinking I would look so cool back then, probably with an AC/DC shirt on. And I was behind the throttle of an Allegheny, and I thought I was on top of the world. So I had to have my very own Allegheny, and that is this beast right here. And, oh, first off, I want to give a shout out, before I show you guys this, to Grabowski's Trains. Thank you guys so much. You guys gave me a heck of a deal on this engine, and I've gotten so many great deals throughout the past. I've gotten my GP30 from them, my Mappa calf and switcher, my C&J 113, and just many other small pieces thrown in here and there. So thank you guys over at Grabowski's. Go check them out, guys. Look them up on the internet, get their hours and everything. Make a trip up there. Go check out Grabowski's Trains, because he will hook you up with a great deal like I got right here on the track. So here is, God, this thing weighs like 20 pounds. So give me a second here. Oh my gosh. Oh, there it is. Yeah. This is my biggest steam engine of this York, and this is the C&O, the 2666 right here. And I love the front of this engine, the C&O for Progress. Feels like a retriever just jumped on my lap. This thing is so heavy. This is a TMCC with the rail sounds. Does not have cruise. So one little thing I had to do, I got to set her down. She is heavy. One thing I did on Thursday night after picking up this engine was I went on to Electric Railroad's website, ERR by Third Rail, and picked up a Cruise Commander M. So I don't like running this right now because of just stalling out on curves and such. the Cruise Commander will smooth out all of that, so it will cruise. So that's the biggest thing, and my biggest issue with some of the early Lionel TMCC stuff. There is no cruise capabilities, which means, you know, if you sit here and just leave it with the remote, it might stall out on a corner and burn out the motor, or taking this to a club would be a nightmare. Now, this room isn't entirely level, so you're probably thinking, well, it looks flat, but there's some minor elevations because of the floor and bench work of my layout, so this engine does stall out. So with the Cruise Commander M, it should maintain the same speed. The Mallet will do that because it has Odyssey speed control, but this giant Allegheny will soon have the Cruise Commander M, so it will do the same thing. Now, the sounds of the Allegheny are a little dated, but I kind of like it because it's still TMCC. It's got a nice sound to her, and the sounds that ERR offers would not be anything close to what I'd want for this Allegheny. For articulation, they have what is it, like the big boy sounds. I don't want that. I want like a hooter, which is exactly what this has. So we're gonna hold on to the old dated sounds, and you guys will hear it in just a second here. It's not a York train show unless you stop over to the JT's Mega Steam booth. And guys, their new flavor this time around is this donut shop right here. This stuff smells like, if you ever walked into, well, for us, we have maple donuts up here. Get that nice sugary batter smell. Let's see if I still remember it. Yeah, so it's like a cake smell with a little bit of sugar, maybe like a powdered sugar and cake batter. Smells absolutely amazing. Burning it, one of my newer engines, it just filled this whole room up. It smelled amazing. So if you mix this with coffee, you're gonna drive people crazy, which is a lot of fun. We also picked up peach and orange from the JT's Mega Steam booth. And also, guys, I picked up an Artista figurine. Right here we have a guy shoveling coal. This is going to be glued onto my Camelback, which is behind you guys, behind the camera. I upgraded a TMCC Camelback to Proto 3, and that'd be so cool to have a guy shoveling coal. And it also comes with a little shovel at the bottom. So JT's Mega Steam sells lots of bar mills, models, and also Artista figurines and other custom models. So go check out JT's Mega Steam. I believe they're going to be at some of the other shows this year, like York and also Amherst. So go check them out. And I only burn JT's Mega Steam on my live streams and on my channel. Great people over there. Just always great to see JT's. Alrighty, everyone, that's going to do it for this York Show stash video and just breakdown of how it all went. And guys, I want to thank you all so much for making this one of the best Yorks ever. I thank my viewers out there and also fellow YouTubers that made this show just so much fun. And thank you all just very, very much. It was just an awesome week and weekend. Anyways, guys, if you're into the York shows and also like content like this, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like below. Also leave a comment. Love reading the comments, guys. I've been very busy with work, but I do look at almost every comment, like 99% of every comment that is publicly posted, I do look at. There are some comments that are hidden and such, but I do look at every public comment. But anyways, guys, hope to see you soon at another show. Happy railroading. We'll see you next time. See ya.